Hey, thanks for joining us on YouTube. What are you doing here? Oh, across the land, and my stick is shorter than. Hello everybody, and welcome back. This is part 4 of how I'm making my monster truck. You can see in these videos how the tires are coming along. Tires are actually quite interesting. I thought they'd be a hard build. They're turning out not to be so hard as I thought they would be. And it's interesting, when I'm driving on the freeway, I'll be taking a look at the vehicles that are out there. I'm looking at the tires and I'm looking at the tread. I'm paying attention to what's going on with them and everything. And I don't think it's in this video, but you'll see the tread on this particular type of vehicle is interesting, unlike the modern one. So it kind of makes me want to go through and look up through the internet how the evolving of tread was, and maybe that's too deep, I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at this week's video and see where we are. And here's my tires and rims so far. You can see that I've put in the epoxy to build it up. What I'm going to do is go ahead and sand it, get it smooth the way I want it on each one of these. And then what we're going to do is put the texture on it for the tires. Piece of tape, and I cut it to a 1/8 strip, the length of the tire. And then what I do is I take the tape and I lay it onto the tire, and to make it even all the way around, I have this piece of paper, and I make sure that it lines up as I'm putting it on. And also, this piece of paper is my design for how the tread will be for this particular vehicle. And I'll take it, lay it down, and then pencil it out. And then once that's penciled out, then I come through with an X-Acto knife and I cut each one of these pieces individually by hand, and then I take them off, and I'll show that in a second. I've actually stacked 3 pieces of tape together to so that way I have a layer of it. So I'm taking off the first layer of tape, and I'm taking this piece off right here. If I can get a hold of it. Take it off like that, and then I'm going to put it, I set it on there like that, and then what I do is I use this that I made up. I took this piece of paper and I made a spacing of how far apart each one of the treads are. And once I'm sure that it's the same on both sides, I go ahead and I push that down. And then I move to the next one. You can see how the tread is. One side is kind of smiling up and the other side is like a sad face. That's the type of tread that fits for this particular vehicle that I'm working on. Okay, so after a couple hours, this is what it looks like. There's my PC7. There's my epoxy put on individually into each one of those spaces. Trying not to get it too much on the tape, just keeping it there. I'm going to try some sandpaper on it and use the build-up on the outside of the tires to finish that part of the project. Now what I basically have to do is remove the blue tape off of the tire on each one of those. I'll use an X-Acto knife to pull those out. Okay, so after I put some PC7 on it, the end results are we have tread. I started sanding them. I'm going to do a little bit more touch-up to get everything all even. But as far as the tires for right now, that's it. I will be adding the center caps on those when I get the frame of the car made up. If you like what you saw today, what I'd appreciate the most is to hit that like that button. And don't forget to subscribe. If you do, you'll see where we're going with these tires. Will he finish them? Will they ever be completed? Will this be something that just goes on forever? I don't know. Anyway, appreciate you all turning in. We're seeing that our ratings are going up. We have the FCC telling us that the ratings are going up. No, I'm just kidding. The subscribers is great, and the views are great to see. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. So long, everybody.